Today we're going to be doing a concise but thorough analysis of the Pearlescent Multichrome collection from Clionadh Cosmetics. I'm going to equip you with the information to answer for yourself. What are the differences? Which one is best for you? And is it worth it to pick up more than one? So before we get into it, I just want to say I did purchase 3 out of 4 of these myself. One of them I did receive in PR from Clionadh, so I will indicate that when I get to it. But I am an affiliate with Clionadh Cosmetics. I have a code SEEKINGSHIFTS that saves you 6%. It does stack during sales, which I earn a small commission from. And thank you so much to anyone who uses my code. That's what allows me to pick up these things to create this content. So again, thank you so much. It means a lot to me if you do use my code. Okay, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let's start with Baroque. This is described as a sheer mauve base with lilac, pink, peach chartreuse shifts. This one to me has the silkiest texture and coolest overall tone. It reads as a pale lilac from straight on, and then I see shifts from pale pink, peach, green. Has a small particle size. You'll find that all of the Pearlescent Multichromes have a smaller particle size and a high shine finish. Something that sets this apart from the others is that it has a ton of micro sparkles in it. So it just catches the light in a million ways and has this glistening, sophisticated quality to it. I think this would be great for someone who would want to experiment with a more sparkly eyeshadow but doesn't want to deal with texture or flakiness, because like the other Pearlescent Multichromes, this one is very flattering, quote unquote, on the eyes. They don't emphasize any texture. They're just so smooth and silky. So I really think if texture emphasis is a concern, you would get along with this line in general. Palette is described as a sheer mauve base with pink, peach, gold, lime, aqua shifts. This one I always associate with Catherine B. Beauty because she sings the praises of this eyeshadow constantly and for good reason. So this one's like a bubblegum pink from straight on, and it's extremely shifty. Like I see shifts from pink, gold, green, teal, and I swear from a really harsh angle you even see a bit of purple too. It's very finely milled, has its high shined, refined, silky smooth quality to it. Very silky to the touch and a little bit thin. The thing that sets this apart from the others is how shifty it is. Like, it is pretty much an entire rainbow in an eyeshadow, but still somehow wearable. Like, I don't know how that's even possible, but Clionadh did it. And one thing I will say about this is that it does stain a bit on me. It leaves a pink stain behind. It does wash away with a double cleanse, but I did notice after swatching and like wiping off the swatch, it left a stain behind. Staining is not an issue for me, but I know it is for some of you, so I always try to point it out when it's something I pick up on. Okay, Renaissance. This is the one that was gifted to me in PR last year from Clionadh. So this one I have the most experience with. This one is described as a cool pink base with orange, peach, yellow shifts. This one is really special and unique in my opinion. From straight on, it's a soft peachy pink and it shifts to orange and gold. There are a few things I think that set this apart. The first thing is the texture. The texture of this shade is something I have not really seen from other eyeshadows, even in this collection. It just has this like soft focus veil effect on the eyes. It looks like the most beautiful candlelit glow. Like, it's hard to explain, but it really is special and it quote unquote flattering. The other thing I find interesting and unique about this is how it looks when it's facing away from a light source. You see almost this muted lilac shadow. It is really unique and interesting. Hopefully you can see in the close-up swatches as my hand is going away from the light source. It's just beautiful. It's so romantic, so quote-unquote flattering on the eyes. It has a sheer base, so it can kind of like chameleon into whatever you layer it over. And it's absolutely gorgeous in a neutral look. If you have this or if you plan on picking up, I implore you to use this with a neutral eyeshadow. Sceptre is described as a peach base with an orange, yellow, lime shift. This one is my least favorite, and that's not to say there's anything wrong with it. It's actually really pretty. I just don't think it has any particularly special quality like I've found in the other 3 shades. However, I will say that whenever I include this in swatches or a palette, I get comments from people saying how much they love this, how it's their favorite. So I do think it's very much a personal opinion thing. This one is a peachy pink from straight on, and I see shifts to pale gold and chartreuse, but I will say, like, I really only see the shifts from a harsh angle. So it's definitely the least shifty out of all of the Pearlescent Multichromes, but obviously that's not like a priority for everyone. Just something I wanted to point out. I think the color of it is really pretty and actually pretty unique, but I just don't think there's anything that necessarily set this apart from any other multichrome eyeshadow personally for me. So now I'm going to show you some footage of them close up swatched side by side on my hand. I thought this might be helpful to see all 4 of them together in a dynamic shot in the same lighting, on the same skin tone. Obviously, I can only speak for my skin tone, which is very fair with olive undertones, but still, I thought this could be helpful. And now that we've seen that, I'm going to go ahead and get into comparisons with other similar singles so you can see if you already have something in your collection and that would look the same as these eyeshadows. And then we'll go ahead and wrap up the video. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know, do you have any of the Pearlescent Multichromes or any going on your wish list? I'd be interested to see if Clionadh adds more to this range. I would love to see some other colors in this formula, like a bronze in this formula would be amazing. Like a bronze or true brown shade in this formula I think would be amazing. Or even like a pale gold. I'd love to see them expand this line because I really am enjoying the formula so far. But I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.